All right. I am live. I don't have any viewers because they don't know that. Okay. Yet. View channel live now. Yeah, show me this one. Sweet. I can get this link out. All right. Updated link. Updated link. Spread the word. I'm now texting out the link on Twitter. Thank you, Mega, for hopping in the chat. It's good to have you here. And Be Easy is back. And okay, yeah, my computer just totally shat the bed there. Probably, I probably just had too much like creative software open because I had Ableton open earlier, and Ableton is the music making software that I play with. So like I got to do things like like this.
It gets me so fucking excited.
Right, which is like something I'm excited for. I'm
It gets me so fucking excited.
having a soundboard, and I actually asked Matty Pesk, "How does it feel? How do you feel about Sergeant Filthy McNasty's soundboard?" And he said,
It gets me so fucking excited.
"Yeah." So that's what we're about here on this stream. But yeah, so before I rudely abandoned all of you, we were talking about what happens to me when I try these affixes right now. And you know what? I'll tell you what happens to me is if my past performance is any indicator, I'm gonna lose in round 1 or round 2. So the past 2 nights I've gone through it and I've had to do retries on 2 of the 6 rounds. Both nights, round 6 was an issue for me, even though I have some pretty convincing round 6 wins. Otherwise, the last 2 nights has been no good. And then 2 nights ago, I actually lost on the. I lost on the round where like I used my shapeshifter, which is like, come on, that's supposed to be my go-to easy bread and butter. But I realized I had a slight mistake in the leveling calculations there, and I think I got that ironed out. But then last night, this team of level 10s that I put together just for round 1, like I've dark summoned the common level 10s just to get these guys with stones, like not greater stones, all of them, but some of them I did, and those guys just suddenly pulled out a loss on me. I was like, the fuck, dude. So place your wagers wherever you like. One thing before I get going is I do need to open up Telegram desktop because I will be using DFK Helper to help me out with getting all these hunts started. So you see here I have a nice little sheet where it's got my round and my heroes by round, and then each row has this little message in it: start, hunt, CV, and their item numbers, and then auto. Thank you, Kupo, for the 69 bloaters, and thank you, Donate Live. If you want to participate in the donation party that Kupo and whoever did the donation before I lagged out last time kicked off, you can click that link in the comments. That's where it is. Yeah. Oh, and of course, Streamlabs did not remember that I made this smaller. Level 13 average boars give me problems sometimes. I prefer 12 and under boars. That's interesting. I think that's a fair opinion, fair take. I've been trying to do the 6th affix with level 15 heroes because I want those abilities, right? But I feel like it might just be easier to do it with lower level heroes. I don't know. But either way, I'm copying this command, right? And then I'm just going to drop it over here into my helper. Shout out. You can't see that, but I just copied and pasted it into Telegram. And yeah, it should just fire up a hunt for me with these guys, unless there's only one case where it doesn't do it, and that's if one of them has more than 15 but less than 25 stamina, because apparently I can't just put a setting on in Helper to force it to use the stamina potion anyway, because like I don't care that it's wasteful. I just want to go now. And I'm a cowboy wearing a lucky cowboy hat right? And I care about one thing only, and that is my soundboard.
Like laser sound, NFTs make money.
Yes, all of that. Thank you, Maddie. I do appreciate you saying that. Great having you here as a guest. Unlike Sargent, who had to use the versions from my song, I don't have to worry about a backbeat because I can just pull the samples that I want. And actually, the other one, I think I need to put like some echo on it, you know? That would just be so epic if it was just echoing for a while. Anywho, let's see how my Telegram is working. It's canceling quests. I mean, I guess I could share this just so you can see it. But what it's doing right now is my bot is canceled a quest for one of those heroes. I think it's going and trying to see if the other heroes need stamina or need to be canceled is what it's doing right now. And so I'm just going to run this command for all of my heroes so that they're all good to go. So, right, so if we go to round 2, I got round 2 picked out here. Obviously, round 2 is the Archer, Priest, Knight, Genesis comp. That's pretty good stuff. I'm not going to do well there, but like my Priest is weak. I once again have 3 Dark Summon heroes for this round. Archer, solid. Priest, got bad health level ups. But it should be okay. Also, I don't think I put them in the order that they're pictured. I think I actually have swapped the Priest to the back position. Round 3, I got here, 2 archers. Now, I could be cheesy. Right? And just put 2 level 9 archers out there. And here, let me see if I can make this screen bigger for you. Chatterino. Boop. And then zoom. Make you 125. There we go. And just do 2 level 9 archers with him, right? It would be so easy. But no, I'm doing 2 level 15 archers with him, and he's level 18 for an average level of 16 opponents. So I'm not cheesing that third round. I'm doing it for real. I could just do level 9s, and it would still be pretty easy. If I did 2 level 9s with a level 18, that would in fact be a level 12 average, and I'm pretty sure my shapeshifter would just steamroll those boars pretty hard. Oh, I had it happen. So one of my people has stamina that's less than 25, but not less than 15, making a vile use wasteful. Zellies, I need a way to turn that off. If you're listening. That actually just happened to me. And just to actually show you, I'm going to change my window capture. No, that's only... And we'll just go to the big share screen, right? And then I'll move this over here. Minimize this shite. So you should be able to see in my Telegram here that I've got this right here. Is the command I'm referring to. CV start hunt. Hero stamina is less than 25, but not less than 15, making a vile use wasteful for that guy. So I'm just going to go find him in my Legion and manually apply that stamina potion. What are you? 467675. 467675. Apply. There you are. A 19, right? I'm not going to wait for that. No. I'll just use my stamina potion on Destiny Pharaoh Seeker here and rerun that first command, and I will be good to go with the first hunt. My second hunt, I do believe, did start successfully. I think, is what it said. And I got the third one going. Processing. Alrighty. It did not finish either of them yet. Alright, which one? 467, 465. It's juicing the people for the second one. Alright, so this is good for me to know. It's not as fast as I would like it. So I kind of just got to use it before stream, but it does still make my life much easier. Good to know. Thank you, chat, for being my live guinea pigs on this. I appreciate you. Speaking of guinea pigs, you should take care of a guinea pig. Guinea pigs are awesome pets. They're great to have around. Quite loving, quite caring, love me tender kind of animals. So yeah. Chat, while we wait, I'm just going to go ahead and, chew the cud with you a bit about what I was listening to earlier today. And what I was listening to earlier today was Maddie's favorite show, the Doug Hype Spaces that he does. No, I'm actually kidding. That's what I turned off to listen to. The Coinbase hearing, some of the most riveting content that the human race puts together is a hearing in a court of law in a federal jurisdiction. And yeah, it was intense. The judge had clearly read the papers and was, asking heavy questions on both sides. Didn't like a lot of the obviously I didn't like a lot of the SEC's arguments because I'm biased as all hell when it comes to that. But that said, even recognizing that bias and looking a little further into it, and really the judge was doing that because what was very clear is that the amicus briefs, which is briefs by non-parties that they were given permission to file, is what that means, and the briefs of the defendant, Coinbase, had a strong impact on the judge. She felt like you could tell that she felt torn between a decision that like complied with the law but was so extremely unjust. And I felt like that was the tension in her mind because I think to some degree she did feel like what the SEC was saying like was kind of correct legally, but she didn't like it and she didn't like the result and didn't feel like it was fair, and that came through very strongly in her questioning. That said, I mean, this whole motion, everything, people making a big stink about this on Twitter, like just to give you all some context and to kind of preview some content I'm going to be making with someone in the Jewelers coming up, is going to be like kind of this style. But on a motion to dismiss, what happens is like that's when someone comes into court and they file a complaint. It's the very first thing they do. And if you're the defendant, you have the option to just say, hey, court, even if you believe every single thing that they say, like I don't contest any of the facts, everything they say is totally true, but so what? They ain't got anything. There's no case here, right? It's kind of like the so what defense. Like, yeah, everything they said is true, but who gives an F? We should just do it anyway. Or like, you should just get rid of it anyway because like there's no need to have a trial because even if you just take everything they're saying is true, they got nothing. I repeated that a couple times because I got distracted by the auto starter. It apparently, as soon as it runs into an issue, it doesn't keep going to see if there are other heroes that meet that shitty criteria that stops it from spamming them. And I had another one in that front group. I wonder if it gets to all three before I can actually do this. I mean, Zeliz. I was trying so hard to advertise your product. Man, this one issue, though, is not great for me. That said, though, it does look like my third team has successfully begun. I believe that's my third team. Yeah, where's my second team at, though? Why aren't they out there? Gotta get them out there. So anyway, I apologize for being repetitive, but that's what this is. It's saying we don't need a trial, Your Honor. So it's really hard for the defendant to win because we have a strong policy in this country, which some people may have a problem with, but we have a strong policy of wanting to decide cases on the merits of the facts. Very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Controversial idea there, actually wanting to look at evidence and facts in this modern age. But that's the way courts work, and so a motion to dismiss is like really tough to win. So Coinbase has a really uphill battle, typically. And so just to contextualize that, like if Coinbase loses this, it doesn't actually really indicate anything about the strength of their defenses at all. Like at all. You can't win on a defense on a motion to dismiss unless it's something that like is a really rare circumstance, like really rare. You can, but typically like game over. You can't win on a defense. You have to show that they haven't pled what they need to. But that said, it was a really long hearing. So I mean, I've had cases where this type of hearing has happened, and not even small cases, like pretty consequential for the area that I'm in, and like the hearing doesn't go more than an hour, and the court gets a little testy if it looks like it's going more than half an hour and like actually get into that 45-minute range. They get pissed off at you. Move it along here, counselor. And they don't have a lot of questions. They've kind of made up their mind in several of the cases, right, that I've had. And it's even common for the court to issue like what's called a tentative ruling, where they tell the parties, hey, here's what I think is the answer. Come in prepared to argue these points specifically. And like that's actually like the more normal side of things, right? You could, because then it's easier for your lawyer because it's like, okay, these two things are the only thing I need to worry about preparing for the hearing. But this hearing was like several hours, and the court was like, the judge, when I say the court in this context, I'm referring to the judge. So, she said, like, I hope you weren't planning on leaving for the lunch hour, right, to the attorneys, because that is rare. That is rare. Most of the time, the court is like, oh, it's 11:55. Wrap it up quickly. I gotta get to my lunch. That's how it works a lot of the time. So it's really impressive effort by the judge to get used to or get familiar with the facts of these cases. Of this case. Now, I have run that thing again. It's just said it appears to have failed to start. That's unbelievable. Oh well. I'm gonna have to get a little bit of training on that one probably. I'm probably user erroring the shit out of it. So let's go to my tournament team so you can see what I'm working here for round one. I got Elton, Canopod, Destiny, Pharaoh Seeker, right? So I just need Archer and Warrior. I do believe Elton, Destiny. Where's Loggear? There's Loggear. Alright. So what I'm running here, I have 2 Warriors. Oh, I have no Crystal. Don't know how that happened. I wasn't buying up the floor heroes last night, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't me. Couldn't have been me. I didn't make a level 10 knight with over 630 health last night. That couldn't have been me. So we got some Crystal. I probably spent my Crystal on the other hunt, ironically. Start this one up. This is round 1, Devoid. Just a reminder, round 1 is the one where there is no actual affix. So last night, despite that fact that like it's just win with whatever you got, last night I managed to lose with these heroes that like all have stones. Chaos Stone on that one, Finesse Stone on this warrior, Finesse Stone on both warriors. So they should hit, right? They actually do have pretty good what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty good accuracy. I'm going to check out the chat before I start playing. Judge said you belong to me. That's right. I had a judge one time, Sergeant Filthy, in court, 2 opposing counsel say, in the words of the eminent Taylor Swift, you need to calm down. And I was like, but outwardly I was like, It was funny though. Like, yeah, really, really tempted to go just like read that transcript every once in a while when I'm feeling angry at opposing counsel and just remind myself what victory looks like. Like, not in a case, but like in a vindictive, I dislike this opposing counsel sort of way. Oh, wow, we made it just in time. After all of the technical difficulties, thank you once again to my most loyal followers and fans who bore with me, through those technical issues. I'm glad that you're all here with me now to enjoy this fight or Reno against these boars. As you'll see here, my front guy's getting beat up. That's why I put taunt on the middle guy. Oh, that was an accident. Now I'm going to get rampaged. That was a big mistake by me. Not even going to lie about it. The question is, do I just let this dude die? No. I think I used a health potion on him. So remember, there is no restriction in this first round on potions. I can use all 3 of them. Right? Thank you once again, Maddie Hype. Bogside Rules. I bet that's my new Mythic Squad member, 22 or 55 Relics. Guy's a hoot. He's just been doing silly things. So right now I'm going to do something that looks a little unconventional. I'm going to try to taunt the... I'm going to use a... Oh, I can't use a health potion because he's taunted. Alright, well, that changes my plan. I did want to try to taunt this wild boar here, the mama, just because she has 2 stacks left on this rampage buff, 2 turns. So if she wild charges now, right, or she has that buff for the charge. But if I taunt her, then she can't cast wild charge with the buff. So that's why I wanted to do it. However, this guy's got such low health that I actually wouldn't be happy if that taunt went off. So I'm not going to end up doing that, but that's why I was thinking about it. Didn't get the health recovery on that middle ability. Wish I would have. Don't have an opportunity to heal this guy with my archer. So yeah, I am just going to take the time to use that potion right now. And he's got, what, 3 stacks of bleed? Yikes. Getting bodied up by these boars here. Alright, so we're going to hope for a daze, I think would be really what I need here on the mama. No, not getting it. Not getting what I want, but that's fine. I should be fine, theoretically speaking. One more turn till taunt is over. We're going to Gladiator Strike to prime the Rapid Onslaught on the next turn. I am going to try to taunt this dude right now, I think. Taunted successfully. Gets bodied. Oh. Huge bodied. And then big risk. Let's see it. Let's see this work. Done. Yep, got that kill. My archer is exhausted to all hell now, though. And the real question is, yeah, can you survive even if I heal you? Alright, so you take 35 damage, so I can let it get to his turn and use a health potion on him. And right now, just use... No, I can't use this damage. You're not taunted to him. Alright, use the health potion. Ooh, that's tough. One of you is gonna die. We're gonna heal the front one. Gonna lose the middle warrior. Because the wild mama boar is taunted to him. So I'm going to take this last attack and just get as much as I can with Rapid Onslaught. Let her rip. 134. Nice work, sir. Not the best work, but good enough for me, your employer. Now I'm going to try to use this again. Hope for just a little bit of health back. Didn't get it. To just offset that bleed. Taunted. That's lucky. Still exhausted on my archer. Not sure if that was a good move at all. Probably wasn't. No wild charge yet. I would almost love to see one, but there it is. But at the same time, my archer is so just deadbeat. Do you think if I pass, I can get a turn before the charge? Let's see. Nope. Didn't quite get there. Oh, I did. I did. Ah, I did. All right. I want to get this daze. This daze would be really huge. No, no daze. Okay, if I don't get my archer critted, I should be okay to get this kill in 2 turns. Yeah, 64 health remaining. Stunned. So this is putting it real close. So it says he has 2 turns. He only has 1 because he's actually stunned. He's going to take 2 turns to kill, so I need him to survive this turn. Miss. Nice work, Elton. And then he should have 98%. I have a 2% chance to lose this game right now. And I don't lose it. There we go. Affix 1 Devoid is in the books. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Yeah. Bloater Cult in full effect right now. Woo. Woo. That was good. All right. That was good. I can't wait to read the chat and see what you all were saying. Kill them boards. We need more judges with a sense of humor. It's quite a spot you're in. You got this. Thank you, Kupo. Thank you. Woof. That one was good. All right. It did start one of my hunts. That's 3rd round. All right. So what was my second tournament team? Let's take a peek. Do I give it a second chance, chat? Do I give it another chance, Sally? Start hunt failed successfully or something. Yeah, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it because I'm a masochist and also lazy. Yes, a Candor Gander with Sergeant Filthy McNasty here. I'm gonna highlight this one on the screen. Whoop, nice GIF. He says, "That's right." Shout out to him for making that. It is quite funny. I love it. Just like look at it. Look at it. It's so amazing. It's like a visual soundboard. Oh my gosh. I need more sounds. I only have these two. And then I also have this song, which is a good song. Yeah, you know I'm definitely gonna go into Ableton and pick out that little bit there, my jewel don't, and I'm definitely putting that on the soundboard for sure, for sure. Uh, but that is like the only thing I worked on while I had my computer down and out, and uh, I just saw Sergeant Filthy McNasty say, "Oh my God, I totally forgot about it." Lol. Those of you who may remember, this song that I just started playing and stopped was originally a collaboration between me, Raph, and Sergeant Filthy McNasty, and he was supposed to put together a little music video for us. So yeah, glad to know you forgot. Hey, it happens to me. I forget assignments all the time. Like, you know, my clients aren't really happy about it. They sue me over it, and I don't actually mean anything I'm saying right here. Right. You really have to see it. Ha ha ha. Yes, you got some work to do. Raph is so good in this. Like, how could you not do this for Raph, you know? Alright, alright. I need a way to share this with you. It reports the hero's stamina is less than 25, but not less than 15. It's doing it again to me. It's doing it again to me. I don't even know why. I try. I do know why I try. It's because it's so much more convenient than going and finding them to cancel the quest myself is really why. But it's alright. Alright, who do I need here? Who do you tell me I need? 202009. Alright. 202009. If anyone wants a legendary legionnaire summoner with not one, but two advanced abilities and 10 summons, you can get them for the low, cheap price of 6,000 crystal. I don't want to hear if you think that it's a reasonable price, because I don't care. I think it is. Yeah, Theophilus, you're going in. Who's my other one? Wait, no, that's not right. You're not the right person. Oh, it did complete the hunt successfully for my other one. Okay, wait, sweet. Aha, that's what I get for doing two at once. I get mixed messages. Two, ready to go. All right. This one here is round 2. This is my Archer Priest Knight comp. I am using a level 8 or a level 9 Knight, but I'm hoping he'll be 10 by the time this comes around. That was unfortunate. So this one, as you all know, is my most treacherous of the 6 affixes. I mean, except maybe the last one. But it is quite a treacherous one, you know, and I'm really torn here. Like, what do I even do? What do I even do? I think I'm moving you back. And then Rar Dribbler here, right? Oh, I meant to switch out Shield Up. Oh, well, let's use it. Hope they don't use Headbutt. Really, it's a hope. Because they can. And they probably will, because I've asked for them not to. And I swear to you, someone said it recently, I think it was Worm last night, that these boars have become like snipers. Maybe it was Wowie on Worm's channel, I don't know. But either way, they are kind of like snipers, I find, like in hitting where I least want them to. In the situation that he described of having like a priest who was going to attack before the wild charge, who's all of a sudden attacking after, that's like, that hit home for me pretty hard because I experience that frequently. Cinder here, doing a decent job. Took 8 damage from one of those with a block. Good lad. Gets a big days in there. How's his bleed looking? Only one stack. No reason to really use freedom. How's his health looking? 330 left. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I can do a bacon on him right now. Drop the Baconator. Drop the Baconator. 65 damage. I do kind of like this shield up ability. I started playing around with it when I was strategizing for the round 6 Affix Brutish. But I've moved away from it, and I don't know if I like the fact that I've done so. I'm really torn on that one. Skiller's got a good strategy that involves 2 archers of some varietal. I just don't think my archers have what it takes health-wise to pull that off. I'm not even going to mince words about it. They're not healthy enough to make that work. Yeah, I'm really lucky that this wild charge is coming late. It's taken me forever to get that first nuzzle out because of that swap turns on the first turn. Priest is probably leading my damage at this point, just shamefully. Gordon Amerizilla, not to be confused with Godzilla, even though all of the words and letters in Godzilla do appear in Gordon Amerizilla. Different people. I'm sorry, Internet, to break that to you. Rar Dribbler here with what is... It's got to be a name that I'm just pronouncing incorrectly, like different phonetics than I'm used to. Oh, that's big. You don't like that at all. Cinder, what are you going to do? You still have a turn left for shield up and you're on amnesia. I think your friends still have the days for another turn, so you're just going to basic attack. Oh no, it's Mama Boar. You're taunted. Yeah, daze her. Try to daze her. No dice. No dice, as they say. You're down pretty low. I think it's questionable whether it's worth it to baconize you, but we're going to give her the Baconator. This is what I'm talking about, man. I don't feel confident at any point in this Holy Trinity comp at all. Like, it's not confident. It's not that it's not good. It's just I don't feel confident about it. I guess I still have all my potions left, which is a good thing. Don't waste your mana. Save it for later when you need the days. That's what I'm telling myself to justify not doing anything. Tough call. Might kill this guy again like I did last round. Had to recover on that one. No, but I hit the middle guy, guaranteeing that I get the nuzzle out right as the wild charge is also coming out. Let's hopefully get that dot on this front boar and kill it before wild charge goes off, knowing that we're only going to have to take one. I meant to switch it, Mellow Green. I meant to switch it. I was just testing out that shield up ability. And I forgot to turn it off before I started it. That's why I had no taunt on the night. And that is the entire reason. Let's see. Do I have any shot of killing this boar? I do. I do have a shot of killing this boar. YOLO! Did it. No. Yeah, I did it. Nice. All right. And now... they both already still have the daze resist. I think I'm going to stick with... oh, shield up is the call. Probably. Just because I have it. And the wild charge is coming. Stunned Priest. 138 damage on the night. Exhausted Archer pulls the dodge somehow. Big 8 block there. Mitigating the effect of having my Priest down. Let's see if Cinder here can snipe the high range of his damage, and he snipes a miss. Shout out to Miss Farming, sponsor of this stream. Also shout out to Daddy Boar for sponsoring this stream as well. Your support is greatly appreciated. And without you, office hours couldn't exist. Speaking of office hours, pretty big event happening at the end of this month. January 31st is the last day of the month, and you'll never believe it, folks. It is a Wednesday, my dudes. And so that means there will be an episode of Office Hours on January 31st, the absolute last day of the month. Now, some of you might wonder, what is the significance of this? The significance is that in December 2023, I made a promise to you all, my most loyal, dedicated fans and supporters, that I, your host, Sticks Intern, would be giving away one set of the Bloater Vizzy hat and Vizzy bodysuit during the last stream of the month, every month for 2024 and 2025. And on January 31st, it will be the last Wednesday of January. So that is when I will be doing that giveaway. Tell your friends, tell your spouses, tell your dogs, tell any other pets that you may have, because we are going to get wild on that night. And I don't know how yet, but we're going to do a giveaway. And I'm probably going to just give away some other stuff because I'll be in a giving spirit. But like nothing really crazy, like some 10 of 10s, you know, maybe not the highest rarity, but I can give you some summoning power, right? That might be fun for enticing a new player. And then, of course, the Bloater Vizzy. I can't avoid that. Mellow Green, he understood the assignment. He's telling his cat right now. I just actually ran in my other room and told my guinea pigs and ran back like the Flash. You just didn't see it because I'm that fast. Yeah. So I'm fully on board with that cat thing. Managed to pull off this win. I felt like I was on the edge of losing the entire time. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, managed to pull that off. Shout out Archer Priest Knight. And I'm ahead. I'm ahead of, like, the Vegas oddmakers had me out of the tournament by this point. Now it was close in that round one. I ate that unintentional rampage. Ooh, and hey, Cinder leveled up. Nice work, Cinder. All right, so this one is round 3. Just a reminder, going up to round 3 here. Impotent, right? So we are working with the Shapeshifter, who has no abilities. Codex is pending, right? That's what we see down there. And if we just scroll over, I can make it a little bigger for all of you. There we go. So yeah, that is the point of the Impotent round. You have to use one hero that does not have any skill codex in the game yet. I heard some very, very sound speculation and tactics last night on, I believe, both Bogside and Sir Werb's chat on how to do this challenge, and it aligns with what I'm doing here. You take a high health, high agility, high level person and pair him with someone lower. Now they were saying like level 12s, and as I said earlier, the lowest you can go in the Mythic Squad Void Hunt tournament is level 9. You cannot use any heroes below level 9 because it would be cheating. It would be actually cheating to use a low level hero, oddly enough. Not an intuitive rule, but rules are not always intuitive. Here, I'm trying to flex. I have 215 archers who are not, I'm not going to say they're great. They're not great archers, but they're level 15, some of my highest. And so I got them paired up with the 18 Shapeshifter for an average level 16. I'm making a Ogre. The tournament has not started. The tournament registration is open until January 26th. We will be putting out a tentative schedule during the week before, which is the 22nd through the 26th, and a final schedule after the registration window closes on the 26th. The tournament itself is scheduled for the 27th with overflow time of the 28th if necessary. And we do have quite a few people signed up. I had that information pulled up and like ready to go before my initial stream crash earlier. But c'est la vie, it crashed. I had to, my whole computer crashed basically. And I had to, I lost just all the prep of open stuff that I had because I wanted to get back on screen for you all, because I'm a mean guy. I like to be mean to people, and making you look at my face is pretty mean, I think, because it's horrendous. But yeah, so this is the Impotent round. You'll see I got my well-dressed Shapeshifter here with the Karate Combat gi and the bloater head, reminiscent of Styx Intern, my made-up Twitter account character's name, reminiscent of his own style. I just can't wait till I can get a purple tailored suit, you know, like with the lapels, right? And like looking like kind of like a penguin with arms. Oh, it's gonna be so fresh, that Vizzy, guys. You are not prepared. I need that on my soundboard. Illidan saying you are not prepared. Sergeant, take notes on that. That's what I need. I need Illidan saying you are not prepared. He's a mean guy. I don't believe that. Probably the hat. The hat, exactly. It's a character thing. It's a character thing. Oh, that boar is taking a beating. Yeah, the second nuzzle's got to come out right now, I would think. We're just going to do one multi-shot into the mama. And then I think one multi-shot in... Oh, how much health do you have? 988 out of 1322, so I can't get you below 761. I think I can do another multi-shot on the mama. Yeah, that sounds right. Didn't even come close. As I said, these archers are not the cream of the crop that rise to the top, as they say. They are, in fact, the cream of the bottom that sits and curdles. Some people may be grossed out by that comment. I am, and I'm the one who made it. Think on that. Both archers are now coming up primed to use their repeating shot ability. One is stunned. That's no good. My shapeshifter also stunned, but you'll see he gets 2 turns in relatively quick succession here. So not a huge deal. This archer sucks. So we're going to try to get him to kill this low health boar. Works. Wow. Almost feel like I should have sent him for the bigger health one. But, c'est la vie, I do need a health potion on my shapeshifter here. And the stun round is going to keep her from using any abilities during this kill window. So instead of really going crazy, I'm going to keep healing my shapeshifter. And now my archers, their whole goal is to kill Mama Boar in the next 2 turns that this baby has, which is going to be tough because, you know, he's exhausted. Kathy's isn't great to begin with. And then Shapeshifter is just going to beat down the front boar every turn he can. I think if I get really lucky with a rapid shot hitting Mama Boar, did not happen. One more turn that he can't use Nuzzle. So when he gets to here, he's nuzzling Mama Boar. I have until then to kill him. Pass. I believe has got to be the right move here. Jump up above. Damn. Yeah, it did. It did jump up above. Good, good, good. Now I have a chance to use 2 repeating shots. Yeah, let's just kill the baby. Eat a rampage if necessary. That one does 380, leaving him with 268 in the tank. This guy is going to do a rapid shot, repeating shot, rapid shot, repeating shot, rapid shot. Seems more reliable. Oh! Oh! I can only imagine how many he would have missed on the repeating shot. So we are going to eat a rampage unless I get a fat crit. Did not get that. Rampage! Ah! Should be okay, though. Just fine. Kaithes died, though. But that's fine. That's the 3rd affix impotent in the buckets. Yeah, baby. This has been my best run of the night yet, or this week, because the other 2 nights this week I died once in this round, and I died last night once in the first round, the very first one. Couldn't believe that. Couldn't believe that. You're running a cottage cheese team. How is that cheese? I have equivalently leveled enemy heroes. Golly. And like, it is a requirement, Ogre, of this round that I use a hero that doesn't have a, whatchamacallit? Codex. Alrighty. Skiller, fire. Kupo says nummy. Intern is honest, and that's nice. I don't know what that's in reference to, Beef, but I assure you that everything I do... Dude, it's like you designed the tournament around your heroes. Except for the first 2 rounds, I used entirely heroes that I made after the tournament design was announced, KP. Think on that. Yeah. I had to make heroes just for the priest round, because my priests suck. They really do. They're no good. They're no good. And thank you, Ogre, for clearing up that cottage cheese comment. Makes much more sense now. Makes a lot more sense. All right, so for my round 4 teams, I'm just going to do them manually. I got 202009. Alrighty. Oh, come on. You can't let me do just like a stub? Oh, wait. That's it. There we go. Ah, yeah, 22. Yeah, I can see why Zellies wouldn't want that one doing a stamp pot, but I am not so picky. 4-8. 462. Oh, I can read the text. 462-548. Okay. 462-548. Yeah, also 22 stam. Nice. And then 20805. Ooh. Nice low number. Early summon on Serendale, this one. Kazor with 23. People are going to be so mad about me using these stamp potions, but I do not care. All right. For this next round, we are looking at Mortal, which is quite an easy round for me personally. Be Easy did not think it was such an easy round, but it is. Don't use a priest is the only requirement. Don't use a priest. This is where we expect a lot of people to struggle. And I'm not going to lie, I'm happy a lot of people think it's going to be hard, because to me that priest round felt like I had to work so hard. I tried so many teams first before I even put on this show that I was willing to show you all how bad it is. Wait a second. Where did Theophocus go? Theophocus. Where are you? Oh, oops. No. It's not in hunt prep. That's my problem. Shout out Ogre Abroad. He won the Daily Hunt raffle like a day or so ago. I mean, that's not... Wait. Oh, it opened the wrong thing for me. Hunts. Give me hunts. Yeah. No. Stop. What in the F? DeFi Kingdoms. At least my thing isn't frozen. I can see that. My DFK is just being lagalicious on this one. Good to note that I am at 8 o'clock. I started 15 minutes late, give or take. So about 45 minutes to get through the first 3 rounds with some time for technical errors. See, you're seeing the real reason why I'm doing this. It's not so you all can see my real strategies that I'm definitely going to do. It's so you all, so I can figure out like a time window for scheduling. It's all part of the metagame. It's all part of the game plan. All right. Theophilus, Ulazar, and Kazor. Sorry. So here for this one, you'll see what I'm doing is I'm doing the stair-stepped level strategy where I have a 12, a 13, and a 14. I've made sure that the 14 is the frontliner, so that the frontliner is above average level for the enemies that he's going to be facing. Because I find that when you have a setup like this and your frontliner is the one below the average, the game is much harder because your frontliner isn't really like geared up to what the people need, and he's the one that kind of needs to be health-wise the most. Not saying that just having level is enough, but mind you, but it's just a rule of thumb, not like a black letter, don't ever break this rule. But I like to have my frontliner be the highest one when running a comp like this. And you'll see what I'm doing is quite simple. I'm just spreading damage with these archers because really it's all about rolling the dice on turn 2 and seeing where the rapid shots land and kind of building a plan from there. Kazor here is taking a lot of damage. Might have to just drop a health potion on him, but if I do, it's kind of okay. It's not ideal, but it's kind of okay. Like, he did take a lot more damage there than I would have preferred. But that said, I'm still probably going to drop this Rapid Onslaught because both of these guys are going to use Nuzzle, right? We know that for sure. So he only has to deal with one attack before I can use a health potion with him again, unless he gets taunted, right? He didn't get taunted, so now Nuzzle's coming out, bada bang. And real question is where to put this damage. I think, yeah, back onto this front baby boar, get him primed, ready to kill. Mama Boar is probably going to use taunt before Wild Charge, so I don't anticipate that comes next turn. Excuse me. I feel like I got something in my throat there. Yeah. It's no good. It's no good. I would love to just taunt Mama Boar right now and just kill one of those little guys. But I'm going to use this potion out of an abundance of caution. See my bloater back there? He's got a bike helmet on because today we're going test driving. I have my lucky helmet on. Sure enough, my prediction was wholly incorrect, as usual. And Mama Boar just fired up this wild charge without using a taunt first. Oh, but I dazed her. That was not really like intentional or desirable even, but I'm going to try to capitalize on it here by taunting with Kazor so I can get an easy clean on aisle 3 for these boars. Let's see. Let's hope this taunt lands. An easy cleanup on aisle 3. Taunt lands. Can Kazor live through? 65. 70. Taunted. Frick yeah. All right. Theo, drop it. Sniped. And then here, multi-shot. Should do the trick. At 69 HP. Ooh, can we get it? 69 HP, guys. Nice. We got it. And now, Mama Boar is going to do an attack next turn. I have an exhausted guy. I think I just dropped this Rapid Onslaught right now. Yeah, get that damage out. He's going to survive that just fine. Get this damage out and then use the health potion on the next turn. 446. Yeah, definitely need a health potion there. This is not, remind you, this is not the health potions round. That's next round, round 5. This is the no healer round. So I'm okay there going below the below 2 health potions or below 2 potions. Can't do that in the next round. Can't do that in the next round. It's a big deal. Nice. She got a turn before the wild charge goes off. Yeah, no, Ogre. See, so you're coming at it from a very smart perspective with that. Save the mana. Don't. It's a higher chance of hitting. Also, first off, I am factoring in for blocks. So I won't use a basic attack unless a blocked basic attack can get the kill if I need to secure that kill. So that's where my head's at. If so, at 70, if I get blocked, that doesn't get the kill. So that's why I'm not doing it. But I mean, I agree with your reasoning generally. It's just that I have that does like the kill secure is such a heavy factor for me that it overrides the need to save the mana in that circumstance. And sure enough, there it is. So this one has been my most consistent victory because it's just like some of my good archers, and I do that stair step level strategy with my frontliner being above average and my DPS being at or below the average levels with 13 or 12, 13, 14 here. So average level 13. And let me see my first bow. No, never get a bow. Never gonna get a bow. I haven't got a bow, and the pants. The bow and the pants are equally elusive for me. All right. For this next one, I have struggled, but I got it the last 2 nights. So let's see. It's Scioli, Ophiel, and Hedrodoc. I'm doing 13s across the board with this one. So let's just go Archer Knight and then run it down here. Level 13, tab 13. Apply. All right. So we need Scioli or Cioli, maybe is how you pronounce her name. I'm not sure. Cioli. I don't know. I don't mean to insult my friends in Italia. I love you all. Ciao bellos. Or ciao tutti. Buongiorno tutti. Yeah, Ophiel's already got stamina, so we're just going to hope Helper doesn't send him on his way. Hey, be easy. Be easy says here, too bad that no Archer affix got voted out. Would have been the end all. I think WowE has a response to that one, as does Workhorse with a double Priest Knight comp. But that said, I do agree with you that that would be quite a tough one. And who says it isn't in the tiebreaker? Who says it isn't? Other tiebreakers I've been noodling are things like, what was it that I was thinking of? Oh, you can't allow the enemy boars to cast Nuzzle. Or you can't allow the enemy boars to cast Nuzzle, Rampage, or Wild Charge. Or you have to allow 4 Nuzzles to go off on Mama Boar. Or, you know, those are other things that I was thinking of as well. All right, Chioli, Ophiel, Hedro, Doc, Spirit Wind. I think this is right. Arguably, I could go taunt here, should go. Because I have no potions and I am going this no healer comp into that mindset, it's all about speed at the kill, really. So like, I want to be able to make sure that I can get... Yes, Ogre, they are supposed to be basically impossible, the tiebreakers. So yeah. Yeah, I know, Koopa. 4 is probably too hard, but I thought, what if it was just, you have to put 2 onto Mama Boar? Right? So you have to get her below half twice without killing both of the babies. Well, they are supposed to. They're supposed to sound suicidal. It's supposed to come down to the point where the tiebreaker is really decided by the person who had the least deaths in the first 6 rounds, right? Because that's the person who picks the tiebreaker affix from a list of affixes. And everyone else has to go first in an ascending order or a descending order of number of deaths in the first 6 rounds. And if everyone else loses before it gets to the person who picked from the list, then that person wins. But if someone else wins, they force that person to like try to beat it. That one that they picked to specifically try to make everyone else lose, right? And so it could be like a big like turntables if someone were to actually beat one of those really impossible ones. So that's the idea. It's like exciting, dramatic, but meant to pick a winner. It meant to actually kill everyone. To be unbeatable practically. All right. I can't actually remember what my strategy was for this one. Just don't use health potions. Roger. I can't remember whether I spread the damage or I focused it on the front board. That is the only thing that's giving me concern here. Boar's doing us a favor. Spreading the damage between my knight and my archer. I can try to make that seem like it's a favor, but it's really not. It's really not helpful for me. It's not good. Big block there, actually. Big, huge block there. That was big. Lets me reset. And a big daze coming in. Nice. Oh, wish I had had a bit bigger damage, but I'll take the daze. Any daze. Yea, though I daze myself walking through the maze of the Boar Hunt Caves. What's behind that? What's in that cave, everyone? What are we going to see next? Right? That's the speculation on the table these days. That one wasn't on purpose. Taunted, resisted, nice. We're going to drop a little bit of damage into this middle boar. Not enough to draw the Nuzzle, because I'm thinking Wild Charge comes out next turn or the turn after. Given that we have Taunt out, it kind of lowers her... Oh, thank you, Maddie. I know that's sarcasm because I know that I'm actually not a sick rapper. I'm actually quite a dull white boy when it comes to rapping. Not even gonna lie. I need that day's resistance up, I think. Ooh, that was risky. Ooh, no, I can't do that. Lots of problems coming into play. Still have all 3 potions on the table and a lot of health, though. So that is looking good, at least. And finally, we get the Wild Charge coming out. Should be able to finish off front board here. Ooh, that was risky. Almost had a daze. Can I snipe this guy with the... So here I am, once again, using Repeating Shot, trying to snipe the middle dude. Got him. And then it should be a simple matter of... you have daze resists. Yes, you do. So I can just basic attack here. Right? I should be fine. And if it was blocked, I had this other guy to do her basic attack. So that's why I basic attacked there. because I've killed the boars, I'm just going to let this wild charge come on. Not try to daze it out. Even though I did have the combo built up. Big stuns. Wow, that's annoying as hell. Big stuns on those guys. This time we do want the daze to hit. Send that boar to the bottom. Doesn't work. Doesn't happen. Did get a crit though. That's nice. And... ooh. Yeah, okay. So it's my bloater who's up after Hetty here, the knight. So I am going to go for the daze again. And let my bloater, who's not stunned, yes, just keep pumping damage because she got dazed. And now it doesn't matter if Hetty has health. Oh, that's so good. Easy W, ladies and gentlemen, with no potions used. And that's how you take down the parched, baby. That's how you do it. All right. So I have now done better than I have the whole rest of the week. Like, confirmed. Much better. I don't know what's happening. Maybe having an audience is the thing. That's what I needed. I needed Maddie Pesquier and Ogre and Kupo, and Be Easy, Skiller, Worm, everyone. Needed all of you. Thank you. Are you enough? Do I level her up or do I wait till after the tournament? I bet I can get these guys to level. That's a tough question, though, honestly. Because I want them all the same level, this team. Regardless, got a Void Shard. Really happy there. But the real question is, do I have what it takes to do the last one? See, now you'll notice my other ones are all pretty, right? And I've selected them from the... like, I've taken the picture of the 3 as a whole, as a unit. You'll notice that here, right? And all of these other ones. But for round 6, it's not. That's not how it is. They're each individual. I keep moving them around. I keep swapping them out with other ones that I got down here. Right? I am struggling with this composition. So, to that end, let's see if I can make it work. Because I have one with this. The tweet announcing tonight's stream showed me actually winning with this precise composition. So it is possible, but is it consistent enough is the real question. So we need Bjornthar Barbartra, Rob Rose Punch, and Anathi Doth Forge. And also, I kind of think it'll be easier with Anuthi being level 15. She's currently 14 and the other two are 15. And just from a health... like, that's hopefully another 30 health gets her above 700. That would actually be really impactful on me. Failed transaction. Let's close, reopen, apply the potions. And while we're doing that, let's set our filter. Failed transaction again. Oh. JSON error. Why are you fighting with me? I don't ever fight with JSON, but JSON hates me. JSON is the enemy. All right, level 14 minimum. That'll make them easier to find when they pop out. So yeah, I'm going double warrior archer is what I have been doing. And I've liked... so, I don't know. I'm conflicted because I like the feel of this, but it also doesn't follow the rules of like what I was thinking when I put the strategy together. Which is, it doesn't really have a chance to get a kill on the second turn. That said, might be better overall. I am thinking of going triple warrior cleave too. Not gonna lie, it's quite tempting. I think you can down both of the boars in 2 turns if you're lucky, or you have good warriors. But I don't think I buy third warrior that's 15 is good enough. It's a common, piss poor stats, piss poor health. Not really what I want to use for this must take a rampage and stay alive challenge. Immediately Rob Rose Punch gets pushed to the middle and Bjornthar is up front. What we are doing here is dropping 1 Warcry, one of these bad boys, right, to prime us for the next turn. and then another war cry. Now, both of my heroes have 11%, 10%, so 21% damage dealt bonus and 6% accuracy bonus. Beorn targets moved back to the middle and then back to the front again, demonstrating the futility of boars. And both of these guys with that damage and health or damage and accuracy bonus go in for ooh, interesting. How much damage can I do you? That is so tempting. If I hit the high range of that, that is so good for me. That is so tempting. Risky. 485 is health's too low for this. I'm doing it anyway. Does this work? Gets the kill. Second one's primed. Wait. Oh, he doesn't get the kill. He's still alive. That's an 8, not a 0. Oh my god. Okay. I was freaking out. Like, where's the rampage? Okay. That's fine, though. That's fine. Because it's not ideal. But it is fine. I think. Attack again with both. Heal, war cry. Ooh, that's nice. Lucky for me. Heal now with you. Oh, this is tough. I thought that got the kill. It did not. Ooh. All right, so now what I'm doing is obviously I have to go for this after the wild charge to try to get it. Yo, we have a new first-time listener, long-time caller, James Griffin in the audience. I heard about a guy on the internet who wasn't named James Griffin and got a tattoo. I also love you, James Griffin. Good to have you here. I'm really glad to have you on my stream here. Feel free to, hop up and be a guest anytime you ever have anything you want to talk about that you think would interest my listeners, which is me. I'm the only person who listens to this stream. Shout out me in my room. Yeah. Oh, this might be your first time seeing the hat, too. Hell yeah. Mythic vibes, Flu. Mythic vibes. Anyway, I didn't say that. I don't know who that guy is. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to reposition you because I want to pass, but I also don't want to risk her getting pulled forward. Beorn Tar is hugely damaged. He needs that health real quick. And he's going to need another health potion before I pop a rampage. This is not going well. I will next time. I'm almost done with this stream. But like next time, after this fight, I'm basically done. So that's what's going on here. That's tough. It could easily not get the kill with the multi-shot. The hat stays on. Rabito, shout out. Also shout out Franz. I know that guy's into hats. Alright, so one boar is down. She's not going to rampage off of it. I do have all 3 heroes alive still. 605 health, but Anathy is a big risk. She's a big liability back here. Like, it's really coming down to luck at this point, whether she stays alive through the rampage, off of a block or what have you. But I should be triggering that rampage on this turn or the next, obviously the next, because it didn't drop off the speed bar at the side. Wish I could have avoided that 71 damage, but c'est la vie, as they say to me. All right, there goes the rampage, and sure enough, my archer dies, and I lose the game. Damn. Oh, that 8 damage at the beginning. It's all right. And I don't think these guys have it. So this is the problem, is that war cry, I feel like if it's not versatile, like after that opening salvo, if it doesn't go perfect, which mine just didn't, right? Then it kind of, you don't have the ability to pivot to like having a more damage heavy ability without rapid onslaught. I kind of think Archer, Warrior, Knight might be the call. Maybe I just forfeit this game completely. Back to hunt. Yeah, collect XP, admit defeat. Oh, it's 8:30. All right, guys. Well, you saw it here. Yes, you do. Is this are you using your Saga phone? I hope you are, because that would get me an airdrop, I think, right? Qualifies me for an airdrop if one of my viewers is watching this on YouTube on a Saga phone at night in the Caribbean. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, you all just saw there what happened. I lost, right? Because I didn't do it right. But that's good. That's what we want to happen in this tournament. And I'm hoping all of you come participate. I hope you enjoyed this kind of run through. Looks like, in about an hour or so, you can get through the entire set, right? Because if I had won that one, it would have been about the same amount of time. But yeah, so that bodes well. That bodes well. Anywho, thank you all for sticking around tonight. I wish you all, a happy New Year. And don't be a sharp stick in the eye. Stick your thumb up if you like someone. Stick to your guns when you're in an argument. Never surrender. Never back down. Never concede. And I had one earlier today that I wanted to use. I keep trying to think about it. What was it? It was like, ooh. Sticking around, sticking out. Oh. Just stick to the plan. That's it. I heard a lot of people recently advertising my stream. Stick to the plan. Thank you all for advertising my stream. And I have some more tiebreaker alpha that I intend